would adding juice reduce my carbohydrates?
No, it just kind of makes it easier. It's like people do things. Did you do it before? You were
no.
See, okay, so it was a byproduct.
I like a little citrus in my.
Yeah, but it was also like a byproduct. I got a story I want to tell you.
Okay, tell me.
You want to hear a story? Mike's here today. Hello, Mike. How are you?
What's up, guys?
Great introduction.
5:30 a.m. Yesterday. 5:30 a.m. Wake up. Get out of bed.
Drag a comb across me head.
Yeah. I thought you hated the Beatles, buddy. Everyone loves that fucking song.
It's a good song.
And yeah, even all the Beatles haters love that. Anyway, get to the job, 7 a.m. Had a big job this weekend. Get to the job 7 a.m. And Jimmy Spice, when he works, he fucking gets it in. We ain't fucking playing around. We're digging ditches. We're climbing around in trenches. We're fucking getting it in. 10 hours, 4 p.m.
Stop trying to say fucking bitches and make it rhyme.
Anyway, we work like fucking crazy all day. 4 p.m. comes. I gotta run. And yesterday was Monica's birthday, former guest on the podcast, avid listener of the podcast. Happy birthday, Monica. And I wanted to get her a gift. So I went to Mojo Books real quick and I found the Patti Smith memoir. Killer fucking book, I thought. And it turned out to be great. She really loved it, enjoyed it. I could see it brightened her day. She thanked me for it even again today.
Nice. I like Patti Smith.
Yeah. And the memoir looked great. And get home. I think I'm relaxing, but then actually said grandmother Monica is having a little bit of an issue with the birthday thing that had happened. They were running late and she had to be somewhere. So I had to run out to 301 to get Riley from Croc Hunters. Riley was holding a crocodile yesterday, by the way, my 5-year-old daughter. Yeah.
Seems unsafe.
Yeah, but it's a really great photo. I'll share it with you off camera.
I mean, they've got like the beak taped up, right?
They do.
Point that directly at your mouth.
That sounds weird. Pause. Yes.
You don't want it you want it. If you can turn it in a way that it's pointed at you.
Maybe if you go like this.
Oh, there we go.
Is that better?
There it is.
Is that better, Tony?
And then you want it like 3 inches away.
All right, I'm telling a story. And then
go ahead.
We get there. I get Riley. Fucking chaos ensues. And we have to run to the park to get the boys because my mother has the boys and they're acting absolutely psychotic. She can't even get them in the car. Everything's fucking crazy. And we managed to get them in the car and then we go get some Chinese food and we come home and then me and my mom get into our Saturday night fight that we get into every couple of weeks.
Love it.
Fucking, hands and everything. It was wild. I'm kidding. But it was pretty intense. She gets out of there. So I got all 3 kids. I basically get my fucking teeth kicked in for like 3 hours. Okay. The wife finally gets home from work.
She joins in.
Yeah. She did come in the door and was like, everyone's still awake? What the fuck, dude? I was like, I'll murder you right now. And anyway, so about an hour or so goes by of us doing the thing, getting everybody down. At this point, it's 11 o'clock. Okay. And I'm like, fuck, I got to watch this movie, dude. There's no fucking way. I put this movie on, the movie that Mike chose. And from the second it comes on, I'm 100% captivated.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
good. I'm glad you liked it.
1:30 rolls around. I can't fucking believe it. I didn't blink. I didn't get up.
And there's not much action.
Oh my god!
It's just all
there's so much stuff
vibes and
there's so
relationships.
Much going on. Yeah, and every performance is perfect.
Yeah,
every performance is perfect. Everybody is amazing. This movie is fucking insane.
Yeah, it's so good. I can't wait for her new one. She's doing Wuthering Heights.
I know. I got up and then I got up at 5 again this morning. That's the end of the story. I knew that I had fucking 4 hours of sleep and I still made it, and we were still happy to have made it.
Yeah, Teresa liked it too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
For sure.
That's my story.
Okay, well, that's good. It gives us some context.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mike.
You're welcome, Mike.
Why did you choose Saltburn?
So actually, my wife was on the show a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And it came up that James,
I remember that.
James has never seen this movie. Now, we've been trying to make this happen for a while and coordinate.
Yeah, scheduling's been tough.
Yeah, scheduling, it has been tough. And I love movies, but I have a terrible memory when it comes to them. So when he's like, pick one that, You think he might be relatable to you. It's like, I couldn't think of anything. So then this came up. I'm like, okay, we're doing this. I just thought it was a really cool movie to talk about. And
Yeah.
we started watching it at like 9:30 last night, which is like an hour past our bedtime. You know?
I know the feeling.
And I was up till about 1:30 afterwards just because of how intensely into the movie I was. Like, it took me some time to
Bro, I was thinking about this
reel it
fucking
back
movie
in,
all
man.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like how I'm like going over the plot or something in my head. I was still like in the energy of the movie today. Like, it set such a tone.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was fucking perfectly made. I mean,
She's an incredible director.
yeah, just the way that, I don't know. I just felt like I was sitting in all the rooms with all of the actors. I felt like they were my friends in a way. Like, I felt like I was there the whole time. It was really, really strange the way that, I don't know, that it just like grabbed me. And because I was not fucking happy to start that movie. I'll tell you, I was like considering saying fuck it and winging it today. And no, man. And this young guy, what's his name? What's the
Barry Keoghan.
Barry
Such
Keoghan?
a weird little freak.
He looks
twerp.
like a young Joel Edgerton. His
Kinda, yeah.
eyes are kind
He's
of,
got
and he's a
similar-
square kind of thing going. Yeah. Like his, like the stoned almond eyes.
I wanted you to see this clip from Killing of a Sacred Deer because it's him when he was like 18
Had
or
to have been
something.
young, right?
A lot younger, and he's got his American accent is like impeccable.
I've been wanting to see that movie for a long time.
You see this, you're like, he is actually an Irish guy. You see this, you're like, oh, that's just how he talks. And it's like, no, he can go into the American accent like so easily. He's just eating spaghetti disgustingly.
Really?
With Nicole Kidman.
I remember when that came out.
It's a banger.
Who's the director of that?
That would be Yorgos Lanthimos, who just did Begonia, which I loved.
Yeah, I heard that was really good.
Begonia was fun.
How was Frankenstein?
Frankenstein was better.
Really?
Yeah, man.
You saw a fuckload of movies with your new boo.
Girlfriend.
Specify the gender for everybody out there.
Yeah.
That may or may not have been wondering about your sexual preferences.
And my status.
Yeah, and your status, yes. The
Updating
$2
my
Tony is taken.
Relationship status.
And also another story to tell. Sadly, we did release a unreleased episode last week because our guest could not make it, and we did find out this week that he got in a lot of trouble. And we probably will never be able to have him on the podcast.
This is unfortunate.
This was pretty unfortunate.
Boy, that sounds terrible.
So I'll tell you about this. It's got to be like 2 or 3 months ago.
Interesting person.
A friend of mine in Des Moines, Iowa, which is my hometown, sends me like a screenshot of this Instagram post, and it's a post of this smiling mustachioed guy. And it says, "Bars, do not serve this man. He's been coming in and harassing women. He's banned from several gyms and bars and coffee shops. Like, this is Brett Dadig. Do not admit him to your establishment." And my friend sends this to me, and she's like, "You got to check out this guy's podcast." So I start listening to it, and I'm immediately like, this is insane. It's probably the person with the least amount of self-awareness that I think I've ever encountered, because every story he tells is about like him meeting a girl and 10 minutes into it being like, "I just really think that you're my wife and I want to meet your parents, and like I've never met anyone like you before." And then they're like, "Can you chill out a little bit?" And then he calls their employer and tries to get them fired and starts following their car around. And
does it on Instagram, does it on...
like posts all of this publicly because he doesn't realize that he's the problem. And so he's been banned from like all these coffee shops and bars and gyms and stuff for this behavior. And
Pittsburgh, St. Pete.
Pittsburgh, he started off. Then he went to Des Moines.
Yeah.
Then he went to St. Pete, and it just follows him around because he's a psychopath. But I started listening to his podcast. A couple other friends of mine started listening to it.
They roped me in.
It's really entertaining.
At first, yeah, you have to have the right perspective.
He's morally reprehensible. He's
So wait,
a bad
this
person.
is his podcast, and he's just talking about all the women that he meets. Is that
That's the
or
main
is it
subject.
a podcast about him?
No, it's his podcast.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
making
It's called
it.
the Standard Podcast.
The Standard Podcast. It's
If
about
you
elevating the
have-
standard of masculinity, but you'll that's what it's supposed to be about. It's like taking you to the next level as a man, and you click on it and it starts, and he's just like guys, hope you're having a great day. Girls, every last one of you deserve nothing. I fucking hate you. I'm so sick of being treated this way. And it's just like him spazzing out like this. And he was arrested by the FBI. he's
They've
now,
been building a
now
case
facing
on his
federal
ass.
cyber stalking charges.
Cyber stalking, yeah, dude.
Nice.
And in this affidavit, the agent is like quoting the podcast and the social media. It's fucking.
Which, as a fan of the podcast, I was getting really excited about.
I recognize some of this.
But
stuff
we
in
wanted
the
to have him
affidavit.
on, and I was going to
we're gonna
act like a fan of his, and then kind of confront him and be like, you need help, you're a sociopath, and you're going to end up in prison. But then he ended up in jail. So
Oh man, I'm really sad. I'm not going to get to hear that.
it would have been very fun.
Well, I don't. Well, now that all of this has happened, I don't know.
I think he's going to go away, man.
No, probably not.
You don't think so? That's
No.
federal cyber stalking charges.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably plea out. I don't. It depends on his record. If he doesn't have
It's
a record,
in 3 different states, too. That affidavit is just about the Pennsylvania shit.
it depends on 2 things. It depends on his record, and it depends on his income and his net worth. Like, if he's got the money to pay,
He supposedly makes a lot of money sports gambling, so...
and his family seems to have money.
There's so much. Another thing about this guy was that he would constantly be like, I'm starting a new business. And then the business would just be AI generated images where it'd be like cute girls with coffee. And he would be like, Jay's Coffee House is now open.
a Catholic
It
basketball
just doesn't
team?
exist. And then started like a Catholic school basketball team. That's just all
that one-
AI generated images of teenagers.
That's wild.
It's really weird.
It's been such an interesting journey, though. I can't wait to see where it takes us next.
I knew from the moment I encountered him, I was like, there's something special about this
Yeah,
guy.
I'm grateful for you.
The FBI arrest.
His Instagram stories, I miss them. I dearly
They're
miss them.
wild.
Yeah.
A lot of them would also be him lip syncing to songs and like dancing like
To
this.
be
And he's
fair-
like, I look so cool. It's like, you
I mean-
look like an idiot.
Not that I would be the right person to diagnose this in somebody, but he didn't seem to be like physically dangerous or anything like that. I mean, I guess anybody could be. He seemed to be more of like a nuisance than anything to
I think
me.
he's a pussy. He posted a video in St. Pete of a guy like chasing him, like walking rapidly at him. He's like, yo, what'd you just call me, dude? And the guy calls him a faggot. And he's like, yeah, I said it. And Brett's like, you're on camera saying that. Like, I think he's aggressive with women and is like afraid of men, basically.
Yeah.
He said, all my problems are with women. I've never had a problem with a guy.
He was coming. We were messaging with him.
So it's going to be like a Dateline to Catch a Predator situation. Hey, come
Yeah,
in, sit down,
gonna
and
lure
have
him
some,
in here.
sit down and have some cookies and
We,
talk about this movie with
James
us.
was concerned he would wreck the house, but I was
Yeah.
like, we're both bigger than him.
Yeah.
We would.
Yeah.
I would put him in a headlock.
Well, at first I was like, when I first got a whiff of the guy, I was like, I don't know, man. This is not a neutral location. Okay, this is a home base. And then but then the more I read into it, I was like, yeah, I mean, this guy is not a threat at all.
I do think he would kill somebody, though.
That's the
Not
that's
one
the
of
thing.
us, but I think that one of these girls, he will lose his mind and kill them.
Yeah,
I'm glad he's
the
blocked
dating
out.
saga shall continue. I definitely am patiently. I check the stories every day,
Me too.
and I wait.
It's
And
the only reason I have Instagram.
I don't care about anything else on Instagram. Since he's been gone, my Instagram has been it's like a barren desert. I just don't even care.
So sad.
Yeah.
He would post text exchanges where his dad would be like, the bail bondsman said you need to stay off social media. And he would be like, okay. And then it would be 2 hours later, his dad would be like, what did I say? You're posting the name of the girl that has a restraining order against you. You need to stop doing this. And he would say, fuck you, dad. I just got out of jail. I'll beat your ass. And this is like this upper class, like white kid. He's scrawny also. He does these like girl workouts, I think, to meet women. And it'll just be him doing like 3 push-ups and then standing up.
Well, it's funny. The newsreel is like fitness enthusiast, and all the places he's getting
on Yahoo
banned
News.
from are like yoga flow and Fit 45, F45 or whatever. These super like
It's girl workouts, man.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
not even like a gym.
no, not like a weightlifting
Orange
gym.
Theory.
F45 is really hard.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure it is,
It's primarily like
babes.
ladies, yeah. But so this movie,
Is about a sociopath.
Emerald Fennel.
Tie it together.
Emerald,
Yeah.
and not Eleanor. Emerald Fennell. She did the same movie that your wife. She did Promising Young Woman.
Yes.
Was this the next film of hers?
It was, and prior to doing both of those, she did a season of the TV show Killing Eve,
Yeah, we
which I've
talked
never
about
seen,
that.
but I've heard is really
We're
good.
just gonna go in order with this lady because that was amazing. And so, they bring Carey Mulligan back, who's got the best fucking role. I had my hands in the air behind that character. I thought that was incredible.
What's her name? Poor Helpless Patricia?
Poor helpless Patricia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor helpless
That's what she's credited as.
Yes. Yes.
I liked that.
That's the
Rosamund
character's
Pike
actual name.
fucking murders it in this movie. Allison Oliver, the cousin, a girl, whatever, Felix's sister, I guess.
Yeah.
Blonde.
Venetia.
Venetia.
Yes.
She's in Task.
I don't recognize her from anything.
She's in Task, the HBO movie I was telling you about. The HBO show that had Mark Ruffalo that I was telling you about that just came out. So
should
I've
check
heard
that
a lot
out.
about this show.
Task
I've
is
heard that
incredible,
I need to
dude.
watch it. Yeah.
yeah, it takes place in Delco, and a lot of it's shot in Coatesville, which is where Caddy was from, where Caddy died, my good friend, and where I lived up in Parksburg in that area. But yeah, Allison Oliver's in that. She was great. She was fucking amazing in this. The scene with her final scene was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Shakespearean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
She grabs his face.
Dude, and she calls it. She nails the whole. He's like, you're like a moth. You're gonna eat us from the inside, and it's exactly what fucking happens.
There's some weird stuff in this that I don't feel like I've seen in a movie before. The main example that springs to mind is when he's shoving his fingers in her mouth earlier in the movie, and he parts his lips, and he's just got spit between his lips. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
He's just got lines of spit, and I'm like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that before though. I'm trying to remember where.
Maybe, but in the context of like what's supposed to be an erotic scene, it's just
That's like-
really
yeah.
weird and gross.
I will say two of the big parts of the movie that are famously, over the top were both ruined for me. They were spoiled for me.
Oh, no.
The tub slurp.
I don't like that.
The tub slurp, McCusker got me with the tub slurp, Matt and Shane's podcast, and then you got me with the grave bang. And I didn't think though, maybe the tub slurp would have been more effective had I not known it was coming. But I thought the only part of the movie I didn't like was the grave bang.
Interesting.
I thought it was like it didn't fit. It was like trying too hard. Where everything else I felt like was trying just hard enough. And it even like specifically the scene where they're having dinner after Felix, right? And
That's so good.
the red curtain. And it's like you're trying too hard, but it's just the right amount of trying too hard.
It's like melodrama.
Oh my
Everything's
God.
over the top.
Oh, good, bro.
Yeah.
That fucking scene, bro. Oh my God. And you're like gut wrenched, I loved Felix.
What was your experience? So was this your first time seeing it?
No, this was
Okay.
so this was my second time watching it. It
Yeah.
was completely different from watching it the first time. I didn't have anything spoiled for me. I
Yeah.
watched it when it first came out, and
Yeah, 23, right? 2023?
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
End of
couple years
2023.
ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, and it was great watching it the second time. It was like a whole nother experience actually seeing the character for what I know he really is,
Yeah.
the whole movie, instead of it just building to that,
Did you have any idea the first time watching it that he was up to the shit that he was up to?
No, I mean, like, he develops, he chinks in the armor start showing throughout, because he comes in and he's just this harmless, nerdy dude
Yeah.
who just wants to fit in, right? Like, and, wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, you start seeing gradually throughout the movie, nah, man, this dude's like, he's really charismatic. He's like very calculated, He's not who he presents himself to be.
Yeah. And some people pick up on that
Really?
better than others, it
Yeah.
seems like. Yeah, I think like Farley is like, something's wrong with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that Farley, though, was like, that was a case of,
Them competing for the family's attention, sort of.
So, like, because this is so well disguised, and I was duped. I was completely duped. It's so well disguised as a sort of like classic tale of classes, right? Like,
Yes.
you can never get into that club, no matter how fucking hard you try. Like the
Watch me.
the old money club is just not for people that weren't born that way. They even name him Oliver. That, to me, that's such like a poor kid's name, kind of. In like,
You think about Oliver Twist.
yeah, exactly. And he's like
His name's
feeble
Oliver
looking,
Quick.
and he's like, and I was like, oh, this is like this like modern sort of classic tale about the not being able to break through and the poor kid. But then it just develops and develops. And even when we find out he's been lying about his family, I'm still like, he's just trying to. Yeah, no, I was shook the whole fucking time, but even before that, I was kind of like, by the time I found out the little trick ending thing, I was already so impressed. I was like, oh, okay. It wasn't like a big deal to me.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was so overwhelmed by set design, character development,
For sure.
subtleties and acting. I don't know how any of these people, what they're like. And I know Rosamund Pike and Carey Mulligan, obviously, but every performance was like perfect to me. Even that down to Felix, who was like, he just was exactly who he was supposed to be.
That's Frankenstein.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The monster.
The monster, not the doctor. Frankenstein's monster.
The monster is named Frankenstein too, though, because he's named after his dad,
But he's Frankenstein Jr.
Frankenstein Jr.
Jr.
Wait a minute. Jacob Elordi played the monster?
Yes.
In Guillermo del
Yes.
Toro's?
And
Okay.
it's great.
We just watched that and I had no idea.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he
Yeah.
was very recognizable,
Yeah.
but he's great in that.
Now that you say, I see it. I didn't.
I'm glad there's like a 6'5", very handsome actor who's taking on that kind of strange role where he's going to be in like heavy makeup the whole time and like talking like this and shit. So, I will say the first time I watched this movie, when Felix died, I was like, he fucking killed him. It just seems too too convenient that like that's the last place he saw him and then he's dead.
Well, that's when it all starts. I mean, when Felix dies,
Which isn't. That's like 30 minutes from the end of the movie, honestly.
yeah. I mean, you don't have like the great unveiling yet. But first of all, you get no clue as to how.
Yeah.
They're not even showing the body. They're like purposefully leaving the source of his death out.
It's kind of hinted
You're
at
like,
that
all
it's some kind of OD type thing, though, because then
It becomes so surreal.
Oliver goes, Farley, you were racking up lines the night that someone died, type shit.
Yeah, but it becomes so surreal from the moment of Felix's death to the end of the film. I feel like the pace, the tone, everything, it turns into a fucking Aronofsky movie. Mm-hmm. It turns into like the end of Mother, like this weird nightmare sequence where, but I mean, it was just beautiful. In the closing, like, I want to dance like that. I really wanted. That guy's an incredible dancer.
He's a good
Hanging
dancer.
serious Tom too.
Yeah.
Dude, he's just like, fucking this guy. We mean he has a huge penis. He's dancing like a ballerina, butt naked through a mansion. And it's perfect. It's like such a great scene. Me and Teresa were just delighted.
I love that. And that song is incredible. Written by Greg Alexander from the New Radicals, one of my favorite bands. You Get What You Give, you know that song?
No.
Greg Alexander also wrote Murder on the Dance Floor.
You get what you give, maybe. I did know.
You probably know that song. You got the music in you.
I was familiar with one song in the movie that isn't very popular. I Love You, You Pay My Rent.
I didn't know that song.
Yeah, that's a fucking funny
Pet
song.
Shop Boys, yeah.
I should know that song, then. I'm a Pet Shop Boys fan.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So
And
this
then there's a bunch of great early 2000s music.
Yeah, I wanted to
Cold
look
War
this up,
Kids,
actually.
Killers, fucking the MGMT song. That's a good drop.
I feel like
for
that came out after 2006. I'm correct.
Kids.
Time to Pretend is
Time to
the
Pretend,
MGMT
yeah.
song.
When was it? Like
It was released in March 3rd, 2008.
Yeah.
So it predates this.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, no. The track was originally recorded for the Time to Pretend EP 2005. Damn it. I was incorrect.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you're wrong, like I usually am.
Another interesting thing, the movie shot in 4:3.
Really?
Did you notice that?
No.
Like the picture is not widescreen. It's like almost a square.
Oh.
which gives it this kind of art film look to it and makes it. She said she did that because she wants it to be like voyeuristic, like we're peeping in on somebody.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Which kind of lends itself to what you were talking about earlier, feeling like you're there with them the whole time.
Yeah, something about the movie was holding me. You know, it wasn't. I mean, yeah, the story's fucking weird and all that stuff, but something about the way the story was being told had me hooked. The characters were very vivid. I love the subtleties too, like the font style of the credits. I think
It's awesome.
fucking amazing, dude. Just you know, I was starting to get title ideas during the movie too for this episode. But Teresa turned them down, a bunch of them, so I'm not even going to repeat them on air.
What are you gonna call it?
There was just some slurs in there. No, I think we're going with awkward Oxford orgy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about splish splash slurp?
Oh, the slurp.
It's so disgusting.
The slurp's
dude.
pretty
Doing
bad,
that to a bathtub, even if it didn't have someone's nut in it, is so fucking gross.
Well,
to
and
me.
I mean, it leads up to it. He puts his lips in it first. He just touches the water with his lips.
Yeah.
He turns his face to the side, and then he's like running his tongue around the rim of the drain. And then
That was a good one, man.
just the slurp.
And you can imagine.
it's just a gross thing to happen.
So disgusting. And like that's one of the parts which I'm surprised I had forgotten. I remembered him like doing something with his bathwater after, but I forgot about the actual
Really?
slurp. So when I saw it the second time again, it was just like, ooh.
I like stuff
very
like
cringe.
that. I like.
Yeah.
I mean, not like that. You know what I mean?
No,
I like things that make me uncomfortable.
No, absolutely. Those are some of my favorite parts of movies, like things like that, where it's just like this
Like
is
when-
absolutely disgusting, but like I'm really glad they added it to this movie.
Yeah, but see, I feel like you can achieve the same thing. And in this film, she did. When you start to find out that when they're pulling up to his house,
Yeah.
and you're like,
That
oh,
made my skin
shit.
crawl.
And then you notice when they pull up to the house, and Felix is like, man, this place is nice. The frame walking up to the house is tight on Felix. It doesn't even have, holy fuck, what's the character's name? Oliver in it. It's just Felix, because you're like discovering with Felix, right? That this guy is lives in a nice big house, and then the dad is alive. And you're just like, oh,
He's got
my
siblings.
God. I'm like moving in bed. I'm like, oh my God, this is funny. He's
Yeah.
got siblings. He's sitting there like curled up, bro, on the chair while they're talking. And dude, that was intense.
One of the things I like about Oliver's character is that he does mastermind this whole thing and he makes it work, but he like loses himself at various points. Like he fucked up with this. If you're that guy and you're like really this devious and you've put this whole thing together, you're not letting that car get to that house. You would come up with some reason why we need to turn the fuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably. And what about the thing with Venetian too? Like, how does that
He messes up by eating Venetia.
eating bloody Venetia?
Yeah.
Yes. Like an inordinate amount of blood for that time of the month.
Yeah, well, I think that plays to the aesthetic. You're just trying to get the point across that it's nasty.
But see, like you say, masterminding it, and I had to ask myself watching it the second time, like, did he mastermind? It was the end of the movie, his end goal, or was he just kind of like trying to get in,
Trying to infiltrate, and
then, you know, fucking up along the way and like improvising.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I think he's driven by these kind of like crazy psychosexual urges mixed with like the class resentment. Because him humping that grave, those aren't the actions of like a calculating, devious man. That's somebody who is really horny.
Yeah.
Also, did you know he improvised that?
Yeah. So.
Oh, really?
I heard that, and then I had to read about it. He basically he told Emerald Fennell, like, I want you to close the set the day we shoot this. There's going to be a graveside scene.
So no one sees my penis, which will then be in the end of the movie for 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's like, I just want to have some time in this scene to explore what I think, where I think the obsession that this character has takes him.
He knew what he was about to do.
Absolutely.
I mean, how hard do you have to be to penetrate dirt? I wonder.
I mean, watching it this time, when he pulls it out, he's flass.
Yeah, but
I guess maybe he got hard inside. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you kind of fold it in there and then it gets hard. You attach it to chopsticks and
two rubber bands.
Also,
one at the top, one at the bottom.
Yeah, he shows his wang at the end of this movie. It's pretty large. He's got a small body though.
Small body, fair. Big dong.
Guy like me, big body. Doesn't look as big. And then he's dating Sabrina Carpenter, and she drops a bunch of songs about how big his penis is. Also,
oh man, this guy.
He's got a nice life.
Yeah.
And now he's playing the Joker in the next Batman movie. Did you know that?
I remember that being talked about. I remember there was a video circulating on.
There's a deleted scene from the last one where the Batman goes and talks to him, and you don't like see his face because it's through this glass thing, but he's doing the voice.
Yeah, but there was
great.
Who was the guy? There was a video going around. There was a Joker. Not rehearsal, but what do you call it?
Test.
Yeah, and thing. it was like Clockwork Orangey looking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, was this the guy? Same guy?
I think so.
Anyway, that's cool. The Joker's cool. You know,
I remember when they released the first image of Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight, and it's like it was a still from the video that he makes in the movie.
Yeah,
you know, he's shaking the camera around, and so it's just like his face from this crazy angle.
Yeah.
That was one of the best rollouts for a movie ever.
The Dark Knight?
Yeah. Like they did this like weird website and all this shit. And it was just, I remember going to see that and being like,
that was a big deal.
It's a smash, dude.
Yeah, that was a huge fucking movie, man. I remember that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Joker rollouts now, I don't know. I'm not that excited about a new Joker. Maybe I should be. Is this the Robert Pattinson Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, famously,
I did like the Penguin.
Obviously, you have the Heath Ledger one. Then they're like, Jared Leto, you're going to be the new Joker. He does all this crazy shit. He like mailed used condoms to the other actors on Suicide Squad. He, at the table read, he has these like masked henchmen guys bring in like a rotting pig carcass and put it in the middle of the table. He does all this crazy method acting shit of like, I'm really inhabiting the mind of the clown prince of crime. And then he's in the movie for like 5 minutes. They just cut his role completely out.
And the movie was garbage.
So bad.
Yes.
The second one, the James Gunn one, is decent.
Yes. The Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Decent's an understatement. That movie's very good.
It's a lot more fun, yeah.
I haven't seen either.
Really?
I haven't seen either.
Don't see Suicide Squad.
Well, hearing what I'm hearing now about it and about
watch the one with Jared Leto's.
I think it's worth watching because
preparation for it. I have no.
It's genuinely it's like so bad it's good type territory.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But the James Gunn one with John Cena is really good, and they have one. There's a scene where they do a Pixies song, and it's that bleached white filter. Because it's like raining outside and it's Hey. Like no one ever samples Hey, the fucking Pixie song, and it's perfectly timed.
Oh, I know
it's
that
fucking
song.
Perfectly timed. I love
Been
that song.
dying to meet you. Okay.
Yeah. Must be the horse in my head. The horse. It's a great song. I should learn how to play that and play that for the children.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun like.
You don't have to censor a bunch of stuff.
No, I don't do that. We sing loud cuss words in my house. It's part of the fun. Part of the Curry House fun.
Nice.
Did you notice at the beginning of the movie, you see that he's got the cigarette case with the Saltburn logo on it?
I did not.
Family crest.
No.
I picked up on that this time. Like this is this foreshadowing that he's in control by the end of it.
Really?
Also, talk about uncomfortable moments. Him ripping that breathing tube out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was waiting because he was blowing smoke in her face for a minute.
Yeah,
there.
you knew he was about to.
I was hoping he was gonna fucking pull out the front of the tube and blow smoke into the tube that went into her esophagus. I thought that'd be fucking wicked.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that.
Yeah, no, nothing
Yeah.
to but yeah, that is a pretty hardcore. Him sitting on top of her and pulling the big long tube out. It's pretty visceral.
and he does something that I feel like we don't get enough of in movies anymore, which is like villain revealing their plot type thing. Like that's a cliche now, where James Bond's tied up and they're like, here's all my stuff. But he like really hams it up. He's like, all those accidents. He's like, there's terrible accidents. And he's just, I don't know. He just goes so over the top with it. But yeah, like I love that his character seems genuinely unhinged at points, but also gets what he wants. And he's just kind of like all over the place in terms of
he does win
strategy.
In the end.
Yeah.
He's snorting coke off that the maze that's in the glass container.
He's got all their rocks.
All their rocks lined up on the mechanical dancing.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah.
What do we think? What do you think Emerald Fennell's trying to tell us?
I don't know.
Did she write this?
Yes.
I think it's just a cool story, man. I don't think there's...
What I know that she said about it is that she wanted to make a movie where you sympathize with really bad people.
Yeah.
And I think most of the characters, Felix accepted, are bad in one way or another. Yeah. You know?
You don't think Felix is bad?
No. I think the worst thing you can really say about Felix is that he's just like a spoiled rich kid. Yeah. But he's still like trying to extend his privilege to other people.
I feel like he uses people. You know who I got vibes of from him is Jude Law in The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Interesting.
Did you ever see this film?
I have not seen it in a minute. So but I know the whole premise is kind of similar.
Gorgeous rich guy. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of similar too. Matt Damon's character and Keegan's, but just the whole like he can make you feel like you're the only person in the world. There's this like scene in Talented Mr. Ripley where the girl is talking to Matt Damon about Jude Law. What's her name? The blonde. She was very famous for a long time. Now she was, Jesus Christ, what's that actress? Gwyneth Paltrow. And she says like, he'll make you feel like you're everything in the world and then just one day forget about you. And it seems like that's what Felix does to people. Because last year there was another friend or whatever. And
who got mixed up with Venetia.
Yeah, so what? Felix like gets, people are just like his little toys.
Venetia, I think it's implied, wants to bang her brother.
Yeah.
You know where I'm getting that
from? Just assume they all want to bang each other.
She smells his aftershave on Oliver, and she's like, you ate him and you licked the plate, and then they start kissing.
Oh. She kisses him because he smells like her bro.
And I think just because they have this shared affection for him. So let me ask you guys the question that's kind of posed by the beginning. Is he in love with him? He kind of denies it.
I don't know. I feel like the whole movie throughout, between a lot of different characters, has this like homoerotic undertones,
For sure.
And I think he wants to be loved by him. That was his main goal in the beginning is to get into his orbit and be loved by him. And but I think he was in love with him, and when it wasn't returned, it turned into this hate.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to destroy everything around you,
And there's this moment early on where Felix just kind of gets sick of him when he's cleaning up his room, and he's like, I'll do it,
Yeah.
And he kind of kicks him out. He's like, I need some time. And it's right after that is when Oliver comes to him with the story about his dad dying. So he's like, I got to get this guy back on my side.
Yeah.
Time to pull out the tearjerker.
So I'll answer your question with a question. What is the difference between loving someone and being in love with someone?
I don't know. Like, I love my mom. I'm not in love with her.
True. So the question being, do you think he ever actually wanted to be in like a relationship? Did he really want to be like Mr. Felix is Mrs. Felix or whatever? Like, because obviously he loved him. I mean, I think, like he says in the beginning of the movie, it really comes true. Everyone loves Felix.
Yeah.
Even his sister. Like Felix is that guy. You know, that he plays that role perfectly.
I think he wanted what.
He even has an eyebrow ring.
Sure.
Yeah. Not when he's at home, though. Not
Gotta,
when he's
gotta pop it out when you're at home.
Yeah, you got to shave.
Wouldn't be appropriate.
Yes.
I think he wanted to be him. He wants what Felix has, which is everybody loving him.
Yeah.
And ultimately he gets, you know, one of his biggest possessions, which is control of this house.
It really does leave you wanting more. I want to know
For sure.
so much
I don't know
more.
what he did with all the servants.
Yeah, right? Especially the main servant.
Duncan. Yeah.
That guy's fucking great. That's another example in my mind of a side character doing an incredible job.
Yeah. All he's really doing is going like this a lot.
Yeah.
But you see at the end.
I love the scenes when people die and he's holding umbrellas for other people.
Yeah.
And that's like such a cool servant.
He should have had one of those umbrella hats for himself. You see at the end, Elsbeth's funeral, the mom's funeral, there's like this figure in the back behind, like watching Barry Keoghan. And it's clearly him. It's Duncan being like, I know that you killed this lady.
Yeah, I want to know, like, did he do some backstory? Did he pick out Saltburn and was like, I'm coming for you, do you think? Or what? Or was he just like...
I think it all starts with him peering out the window at Felix and being like, that guy is hot and everybody loves him and I want to be his friend and I want to be with him sexually.
So what are the things that they show us were premeditated? The tack in the bike tire. So the introduction to Felix, the meet cute.
Being helpful to him.
Being helpful, like forcing Felix to help him out.
Yes.
By not having money and needing money for the Jaeger bombs.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, they put a fucking rack on his ass too. They said, this round's on you, Jaeger bombs, 10 Jaeger bombs. What are we talking about, $100?
Back then, probably 50 quid.
You know, quid is just like, you know.
What do you drop the Jaeger into in a Jaeger bomb? Red Bull. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
When he comes back to the table, I feel like he's holding pints of brewskis.
No, they're cups of Red Bull. They're like rocks glasses full of Red Bull, and you drop the Jaeger into it. You're going to Google it, bitch. I drank... me and Jaeger bombs got aced. I know. Motherfucker, water's wet, too. Jaeger bombs. What's the fucking contents of Jaeger bombs? Jeez Louise. But I was like, golly, they're trying to get his ass. But anyway, okay, what else is premeditated? Those two things. The meeting Rosamund Pike back, and then was there
I love
another
that he's
one?
just typing nonsense on his computer.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Me whenever I've had an office job.
That stunk. That stunk too when it happened the first time. You were like, I don't know about that. That seems like he's up to something there.
He sends the email from Farley's phone to frame Farley.
That's the other thing. To frame
which also
Farley.
Must be a great hand job for you to like fully pass out and leave this guy that you hate and don't trust in your bed.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it seems like a pretty good scene.
All right, well, I'm off to bed now.
I like how they had, because Farley's such a like tall, very, very handsome guy. And him being mean is kind of like, oh man, there's nothing you can do. But then when he's in the bed, he's got a stupid hat on his hair and his like profile looks really goofy.
That scene also made me think about Rocky Horror.
Oh yeah.
about the doctor, Frank, jumping on them, like
creeping into their rooms.
We went and did a Rocky Horror this year with your girlfriend.
Somebody tries to surprise me with a hand job in my room.
They're getting pew.
I'm aiming for center mass, dude. It's over.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Yeah, and I think interestingly, that guy who plays Farley is one of the leads in a new movie called Lurker that I'm currently in the process of watching. That's like very similar. It's about, he plays like a pop star, and there's this guy who's like infiltrating his circle and becoming his friend. And like the first scene that you see them is him playing this song that he knows that the pop star likes and pretending that he doesn't know who he is. So he's faking this shit in order to get close to this famous guy.
In the process of watching?
I'm like 20 minutes into it. I just turn it off and start watching Master and Commander, and then turn that off and start watching Saltburn. So
yeah, that's right. Master and Commander was on the list. I never started that, thankfully.
Yeah.
I would have been bummed. But hold on.
I think that's all the premeditated shit.
Okay,
and then
so
the
this-
murders. Well, he doesn't murder. He just puts the
dad.
razor blades out for.
He puts the razor blade out. He doesn't murder the dad either.
Yeah.
The dad, they don't even explain. He just he kills himself.
I don't know.
I don't think they specify. He just.
I think you'd have to pause it and zoom in on the newspaper thing, which
Right? Yeah.
I will do.
So
right
this
now.
proves that he premeditated, meeting Felix, becoming friends with him, like letting his guard down. He lied about his past to sort of create this character. He lied about events in his life to get back into Felix's heart. Now, none of this really points to him having Saltburn on his mind.
No, I don't think he does. You know what? You know what? I think you could tie it back to the fucking conversation with Farley.
Okay, which one?
Farley being like, "Hold on,
This is a dream for you."
Yeah, this is
That's
a dream
such
for
a
you.
fucking pretty. I really thought that was a good scene.
Like, this is my house." It's an
during
anecdote.
the party after he set Farley up.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why are you still here, Farley? I thought they sent you off because you were trying to steal their
Plate.
six-figure plate and sell it."
Yeah, Farley's like, "Saltburn's not for you. It's a dream. It's an anecdote you'll bore your fat kids with at Christmas, and you'll wonder forever how you can get it back. So you can go back to whatever creepy doll factory they make Oliver's at, and I'll come back here. This isn't a dream to me. It's my house." And you see that, and you're kind of like, "Oh, that was really mean to Oliver." But I think you could kind of be like, Oliver's starts plotting,
At that
Yeah.
point,
Yeah, kind of.
that's the night of the party. I mean, Felix dies hours later.
It's nice. It's nice also that they
he
show
has
that he's not
poison.
actually this super poor guy from a drug addict background. Like, he's like middle class, upper.
Upper middle class, but he's got poison on him. Was he just riding around with poison on him?
Is it poison, or did he slip drugs into his bottle
he
of
just
champagne
slipped
to make
the
him
high-
overdose? And I think at the point he realized like Felix is done with him, that's when he decided like, I'm gonna kill this dude. I'm gonna find
Yeah.
a way to do it. I'm gonna kill this dude.
Yeah.
They show him making himself vomit in that scene. Also, at the end, they show him doing the
Yeah. Because
what does the mom say? Having fingers for pudding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. Talking about her daughters, fucking.
He's like, "I had no idea," and she's like, "Yeah, it's not even working." She's not. The bulimia is not effective.
Rosamund Pike is fucking perfect in this movie.
yeah, she
She was
great.
a good choice too, but every scene with the whole family in it, I want to go back and rewatch so bad.
Yeah,
The funny thing about the dinner scene after Felix's death is, I mean, I'm genuinely upset. I loved Felix.
Me too.
Maybe wasn't in love with Felix, but I loved
he's a cool Chad.
Yeah.
and he's nice to everybody.
Yeah, man. And he's just like, gets the ladies, dude. He's fucking.
He's
plays-
trying to do a friendly thing for him by bringing him to his parents' house too. He's like, "Your mom was so nice, and
Yeah.
she hasn't talked to you."
I know. And then you have this fucking super surreal scene with the family, like ignoring it, but not ignoring it. Alice and Oliver overpouring the wine glass, fucking even the what's his name, the
Farley?
butler,
Duncan
losing his shit trying to close
it's-
the blind.
that's the first
Yeah.
time you see him crack in the whole movie.
Yeah, he's trying
And,
to just because they're gonna bring the body by the window.
Well, like watching that last night,
Upsetting.
I think the parents, they're just it's like this British stoicism, right?
For sure.
Combined with the fact that they probably haven't experienced a lot of uncomfortability in their lives and they don't know how to deal with it.
I think it's more about that. I think it's more about like it's not even registering to them properly how to, process this because they've never experienced anything. Like even, when you see when Oliver runs into her or whatever, they bump into each other in the coffee shop. She has in the last year or two in one day lost her daughter and son at the same fucking time, and then husband, and she's just like,
I think it's been some time.
yeah,
I think it's been like at least 5 or
just
so
her whole
years.
family.
yeah,
was
he's
wiped
like
out.
because
She's
they,
like,
they
"You've grown up
suggest he's
so much."
graduated. He
does look a
he's
little bit
moved on
older.
from school.
He's got his hair combed.
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell people are older. When they
You got a
start
fucking fat check from the dad too. He got
Yeah,
himself
he
set
didn't
up
say.
nice.
What are you saying? What are you saying? When he says how much, what are you saying? I want to
For
know.
me to leave? 5 million.
5? I'm saying,
I was like 1.5.
I said 1 million.
1.5.
I said
Yeah.
1 million, and then like 2 minutes later, I was like, I changed my 5 million. I said,
Nice, dude. That's what's up.
yeah. I was like, I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Thanks. Yeah, 5 mil. I say, why not shoot for 5 mil?
Yeah, of course. And you bargain
know.
with him. That scene is so awesome too, because he's like, I just think it's better that you leave. And Oliver's like, well, I just don't think I can. It's like, you're not gonna go. He's shocked by this guy just being like, I just don't think it'd be right for me to leave your wife in this state. Yeah. And I think you're talking about that scene of them eating afterward. The reason why I think she wants to keep him around, you see in that scene, which is he's pretending everything's normal too. He's like, the cake was really good.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He's like good at keeping up the appearance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he kind of molds his personality to fit whatever people want from him. But then he also has this like crazy dominant streak too. Like the scene where is fucking with Venetia and he goes, you're going to sit at the table and you're going to eat and you're going to stay at the table. And he's like, does all this standing behind her. And then he like comes around to her and sticks his fingers in her mouth. And then with Farley too, he's like, are you going to behave? And he's like jacking him off, staring him in the eyes. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That scene made me a little bit uncomfortable.
I want there to just be a sequel with more of his hijinks because he's really unpredictable.
Yeah.
The Farley handjob scene made you uncomfortable?
It did.
For sure.
Yeah. It was very
Him
intimate.
spitting in his hand.
Spitting in his hand. That was,
It was very intimate and creepy. Like it wasn't just creepy and it wasn't just intimate. It was very much of both at the same time.
Yeah.
It just, I got me a little squinty. That was cringy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And I can't say about the slurp scene because it was ruined so many times over. But
I didn't like it. This is my second time seeing it, and I was like, this is so gross.
yeah,
I hated it and I loved it. It was perfect for the movie.
Exactly.
What about the consistent use of vomit in this film? There's a few scenes where there's vomit. There's one where you remember so
the first one where I forget her name, but Felix's girlfriend,
Yeah.
he's messing with. He's off with India at the bar, and she shows up at their dorm room. She's like, "Is Felix here?"
trying to.
No.
She's smoking, by the way.
Do you have any alcohol? And Oliver's like, "Do you want me to?" Next thing, they're up in the room. She's making out with him on his lap, chugging a bottle. And what did she say? Do you think this will make him jealous?
And he goes, honestly, I don't think it'll even fucking register.
Yeah, she just storms off.
Kind of blows it for himself there.
But then the next scene is they show him waking up with
dorm
just
sink with puke
projectile
all over it.
vomit all over the mirror in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Bathroom sink.
That was a frequent college occurrence for me.
Yeah, I'd done that exact thing. But then they throw the rock for his dad, and it lands in some pile of vomit and fucking a bottle. There's the vomit from when he's being drugged.
Yeah.
There was some more vomit. I was trying to
So
think
when
about.
this didn't really scan to me, I didn't understand why this happens. But when they're bringing the body past and Duncan's standing there with the other guy,
Yeah.
one of the other servant is like, and like runs off like he's gonna puke.
Yeah.
Elspeth
that's
also pukes during that scene.
Yeah.
She pukes in her napkin.
God, that got me. That one got me.
Yeah.
Because everyone's having their own little individual breakdown.
Yes.
And
The best to me,
Farley tries to leave.
the best to me is Farley trying to leave and the dad going, sit down and eat your pie. And then Farley's like, he's like crying while you're trying to
cold.
eat it.
He's
It's
like
so funny, dude.
And then Allison's like, honestly, Oliver's the only one that's not having a super negative reaction to it. They're all having
Well, he's had more time to prepare.
Yeah. And he's just, trying to keep up the appearance. But I don't know. I just noticed like there was a couple scenes. Yeah. The vomit was showing up. I was like, is this just to try to make me feel like a little bit uncomfortable? Maybe.
I've seen some leaks of like how Wuthering Heights is going to be. There's going to be more bodily fluids. I'll just tell you that.
When's it coming out?
Valentine's Day.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
Got a while.
I'm so psyched for that.
Yeah. Are you? Tony's got to be. I'm going to say the answer to this question is yes, indefinitely. Tony is a fan of Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love love.
Yeah, I fucking hate Valentine's Day.
Well, it's probably too broke to buy your babe something nice.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I definitely the problem there. I just, commercializing love, man. Come on. Can we not do that? Can we just how about the other 364 days of the year? Mike, what do you think? How
Exactly. That's my take on it too, man. Yeah.
about the other? Yeah.
Do you know about the origin of it?
Poor broke guy. I'm not the social worker in the
Saint Valentine
1924 Hallmark.
might be, yeah.
After the St. Valentine's, or the year before the St. Valentine's massacre.
Yeah. Well, they actually did it because of the massacre to honor the men who died. Now we celebrate love.
I just, it's just like there is a money aspect to it for me that I'm just like, really, I don't buy enough. I got,
It originated as a Christian feast day honoring a martyr named Valentine. They got so many feast days in like the Catholic calendar and stuff. They're just munching all the time. Just constantly chowing down to honor like Saint Ignatius or whatever. Yeah, he's associated with a tradition of courtly love. He's also the patron saint of epilepsy and beekeepers. What do you think about that?
beekeepers.
Yeah.
That's funny.
A lot of the saints they'll just have like 3 random things.
Yeah.
It'll be like the saint of motherhood, chocolate, and crucifixion.
And soccer.
Yeah.
That's Saint Francis of Assisi.
Saint Francis of Assisi, the patron saint of gay guys.
What else can we go into in this movie? There's just so much, dude.
I mean, I have hella notes. I'm not going to go through it all chronologically. 'Cause I feel
we
like
did
we've
not.
covered a lot.
We totally kind of went off the rails.
I mean,
I got
but
too
like,
excited.
It's you mentioned the cigarette case with the Saltburn logo
Yeah.
on it, and that's something that I caught the second time. I'm like you, James. I didn't know until after he killed Felix. Okay, this dude really,
Yeah.
like he's on some shit.
But did you pick it up at that point where you're like, oh, he killed him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I knew he killed him, but then I'm like, okay, wow, he's been plotting some stuff. This is all calculated. But I noticed like one of the first cracks that they show. Felix offers him a cigarette. He says, "No, I don't smoke." I didn't catch the cigarette case, but I seen him smoking the cigarette outside the window when Felix was in his dorm room.
Yeah.
Screwing whatever her name was. The one
He's
that
with
came.
a bunch of different babes
Yeah.
in the course of this.
Yeah.
I love the scene where they're at a party and Felix is like, he's like picking which girl he wants to go home with. Then he just goes up to her and is like,
Oh, and that one guy's
smacks her on the butt.
that one.
And the other
Chad's
guy's like,
been
I've been chirpsing her for an hour. I'm going to start saying that, dude.
Chirpsing.
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 I thought at least I'd get a hand job out of it.
We all want a hand job.
Who doesn't want a hand job, dude?
I don't know.
So the scene where Farley and Oliver meet, and the professor is like thrown back by Farley's presence because his mom
Has some star power, yeah.
This is so. What do you think?
I think
what
that
is-
whole family is just famous as fuck.
Okay, but she's not related. He's not related to the
Yeah, he is.
Saltburn people.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
His mom is the sister of the dad at Saltburn,
Yes.
of James Captain.
shit.
Yes.
Who ran off after Oxford to America because she was sick of British
Bullshit.
bullshit. Yeah.
Did you just guys read this in the liner notes or what? Did they?
No, they say that in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's mentioned in the movie.
I must have been
That's why
distracted.
Felix or Farley has American feelings, as they say. We don't want your American feelings. Yeah, this is so British society has this very regimented class structure. Obviously, we have like class inequality in the United States, but there it's more about like manners and shit. I used to watch this TV show with my mom called Keeping Up Appearances that was about like this like lower class British lady who really wanted to be seen as upper class, and her name is Hyacinth Bucket, but she would go, "It's pronounced bouquet."
Is this on?
Is
It's
it like
on
one of those
PBS.
PBS?
shows?
Yeah.
My
It was
mom-
so fire.
My mom loves those. The murder mystery ones.
Yeah.
Paradise something. Murder in Paradise or something like that. She loves that shit, dude.
Diagnosis Murder is another one.
She would love that we're talking about that right now.
Yeah, there's another scene where I'm like I feel like everything he does, like a less creative movie would make it so you can like really pin a motive on everything that he does.
Yeah.
But he does some shit where I'm like, I don't get this. For example, when he gets the eggs and he goes, these eggs are runny. Like he complains about the eggs. Why is he doing that? Is he trying to show that he's actually like has upper class taste or whatever? Or what the fuck is that about?
Or the opposite, to show that he didn't really know what he was ordering, or
Maybe.
Yeah, because over easy eggs are runny.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah, but those were not over easy. They were sunny side up, for sure. But still, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Do you think that that's even a chess move?
I don't know.
Or we just assume that everything he does is a chess move?
See, I don't think it is. I think he does some shit where it's just kind of like impulsive, or he thinks it's going to work one way and it doesn't. Another example of that is when the mom is complaining about Venetia. She's like, she's been sexually incontinent since age 14 and bulimic. And then Oliver goes, it can't have been easy for you, Venetia, with you as a mother. And she goes, why? And he goes, because you're so fucking beautiful. And he kind of like looks her up and down. What's that about? Why is he hitting on the mom? Does he just want to like fuck this entire family?
Hell yeah, because it's Rosamund Pike, dude. That's why.
Sure, but that scene, I'm like, what is that? Why would you do that? Can he just not control himself, or is he like trying to flatter her, or what?
I think maybe it's just he does not, he doesn't have a lot of self-control. We're trying to
Sure.
get the idea that well, maybe just all to your point, just to keep him unpredictable.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
And he
he's
really
a
is.
fucking wild card. The whole movie ends up being about what a wild card he is. If you really start thinking back, like if, retrospectively think of this film, you're just like, God damn, I never had this dude pegged.
Yeah.
And every time you turn around, he's doing something that you're like, what in the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah. You have that scene where he's about to have sex with Felix's girlfriend that just completely blows it.
Yeah. And she got the rack too. Dude.
She's hot. Yeah. You have him, having this crazy S&M bloody hookup with Venetia, and then he just kind of like,
and then he denies it, and,
yeah,
and all, which makes you wonder why he did it in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you think he would know he's going to get caught. He's doing this on the motherfucking lawn in front of a bunch of people.
They do allude to his big dong on that lawn scene when he walks up.
Yeah.
And they're all laying there.
What a twist.
And she's,
yeah.
And she's on her tummy with her butt sticking up from behind. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. And then that next morning at breakfast, I love that he's like staring at her while she eats, and she's like, having a nice parfait,
and
then he
slides
pushes the croissant at her, and they cut to Duncan, and Duncan's just like, these fucking people. He's like he's just so over it, dude. He's incredible.
But then she still gets up and runs off to go have finger pudding.
It seems like it. Yeah,
finger pudding, dude.
Fingers for pudding. Yeah,
that might be the best fucking euphemism for an eating disorder ever.
But yeah, that scene, he smears her blood on her mouth and on his, and he sticks his finger in her mouth, and then he's like, I don't even know if I can do it, but he's like, I'm talking about, that's so nasty. This just lines of spit. It's like,
I guess during a seductive scene. Yeah, because I'm thinking about like scenes where it's like, Basketball Diaries, Leonardo DiCaprio snotting all over the place, and there's famous scenes where people are losing it and saliva gets involved, but
sure.
For a seductive scene, I can see how that would be super awkward. Yeah.
There's a lot of close-ups in this movie too. There's like really just tight on somebody's face.
Well, I wonder if the strings of saliva was like he had to drink something thick before that because they had it planned, or if it just kind of happened and they're like, "Wow, this is great. Let's keep."
I think as an actor, that's the type of choice he would make. Like if you see him in some of these other movies that he's done, he does really weird stuff, and it's hard to imagine a director being like, "Yeah, eat the spaghetti like that."
So what is his filmography include?
I will tell you.
Sacred Deer.
He was in, I always get Dunkirk in 1917 confused, but he was in one of those.
He was in Dunkirk. I did read that. Dunkirk. He's like
Luca Dunkirk.
a big part of Dunkirk, actually, now that I'm remembering.
Let me see what else he's been in, because I'm just a huge fan. It's nice that people think he's hot now, because when Killing of a Sacred Deer came out, every review was like, this is the creepiest little kid we've ever seen, you know?
And now he's got Sabrina Carpenter, dude.
They broke up.
Oh.
Sorry to
she's
tell
still
you.
singing songs about his huge wang.
Yeah.
Or she wrote a bunch of them. Do you think she still sings them?
Yeah.
No.
But she also doesn't write. I mean, she's credited on her songs. I don't think she's writing.
No, she
the whole
definitely
thing.
does not write any of her songs.
But songwriters, when they work with an artist, are like, I know what your public persona is, and I'm going to tie these things together and so on. But
They get paid a lot of money.
I'm a big fan of her. Taylor Swift, whenever Taylor Swift sings about sex, it's like your fucking sister talking about getting boned. It's disgusting. Sabrina Carpenter will just be like, come on me. And that's like, that's adorable.
Yeah.
So you're saying you think Sabrina Carpenter went to one of her songwriters and said, I need you to write songs about my boyfriend's big old dong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the songwriter was like, I've seen this movie with your boyfriend in it.
He's got a big dick.
His secret is out.
Let's write.
Oh, no.
Sing about a dick for a
So
little bit.
he's been working since 2011. The first movie on here that I recognize is Killing of a Sacred Deer. I think that was really his breakout.
17, right?
Yeah, you should watch that, man. You should watch every Yorgos movie, honestly. They're all great.
What are they?
First one was, I could probably list most
Place
of these.
Beyond the Pines?
No.
No, that's not him.
That's Derek Chanfrance. That's
the guy
who
that
just
just
did
did the
Roofman,
Roofman,
which was
yeah.
amazing.
You
Dogtooth.
saw Roofman?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have time to watch all these movies?
Single. What? Have a girlfriend. Excuse me.
Oh, shit. Not for long. I can't wait to watch your movie viewing, fucking Wayne. I'm gonna bask in your pain.
So his first movie that I've seen is Dogtooth. Then he did a movie called Alps, The Lobster.
Ooh.
You saw that?
Yes.
With Colin Farrell.
Yes. When it first came out, that was a weird ass movie. Did you see that?
No.
He
movie's
makes
I haven't
weird
seen any of
movies.
these. Yeah.
His movies are strange. Killing of a Sacred Deer, The Favorite. Did you see that with Emma Stone?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of wide frame cinematography in that.
Yeah,
There's
that
some
movie looks like a Kubrick
interesting-
movie.
Yes, very Kubrick. That movie's fucking great. That movie was really good.
And then Poor Things, which is incredible.
We've talked about Poor Things before.
Poor Things is like a Frankenstein story where Willem Dafoe takes the brain of an infant and puts it in the body of a
Oh, nice.
woman who
Okay.
committed suicide.
I've heard about this and I've heard I need to watch it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's psychopathic.
Him and Iris
It's
were
just a
talking
grown
about
woman
this.
acting like a baby, and it just gets really nutty.
You and
And Mark
Iris were talking
Ruffalo,
about
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo, maybe his greatest performance ever, just plays this guy who's like in love with her and can't figure out why he's in love with her. It's because she has a baby brain, and
Oh my gosh.
he's like cussing at her all the time and stuff. And then he did Kinds of Kindness, which I haven't seen, and then Begonia. His last 4 movies have all had Emma Stone. That's his muse.
Begonia, huh?
Begonia.
Clemens crushes it.
Plemons is great. The ending.
I gotta check. Don't. Hey, I swear,
Okay.
you and I are gonna break up.
Okay.
You keep spoiling movies. I guess this is what we're doing on this movie, but at least we do it on older movies.
Yeah.
And we do movies that, pretty much you've seen and that people choose. But he has another podcast where they just spoil movies. That's
I'll
all.
also say this movie to me is not one where the twist at the end is like, oh wow,
Yeah,
to me once Felix dies, I'm like, oh, he's plotting this, and it just kind of adds context to know that he arranged the bike thing and that he pretended to be broke and all this stuff. But like,
It doesn't
once you
really
find out
kinda
he's been
change
constructing his
anything.
whole life, like he lied about that thing, which is even before Felix dies. It's like, oh, this guy's a sociopath, and you're just kind of seeing like, is he gonna
Yeah,
make this
I
work
think
or
the
not?
best way for me to describe my reaction to that is when you find out about the Rita Hayworth poster in Shawshank Redemption, which he hasn't seen, I just fucking spoiled that for you. You're
don't care.
welcome. When you find out about that,
Not gonna watch it.
You're like, holy shit! When the pebble goes through it,
Yeah.
you're like, holy fucking shit! And they keep showing you all these things. You're like, holy fucking shit! In this movie, I was more like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Because I was already so like, I don't know. It's almost like there was no fuel left in my tank to be surprised.
It's not made or broken by that.
It doesn't depend on that. No, it helps, and it does make the end. It does give you a little bit of accelerant in the end to kind of gear you up for this very operatic fucking conclusion. But I liked that the sort of twist or whatever wasn't this huge reveal that like completely changed the pace of the film. You know what I mean?
And I was kind of rooting on it for him also. At a certain point, I'm like,
yeah,
I like this weird little freak. You know,
kind of.
Yeah.
I'm still rooting for him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that people have to die, but he broke the class barrier.
Yeah, I hope he's still there living his best life.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
I hope he's giving Duncan like the second best bedroom in the house. You know, like,
I think Duncan's
dude.
Listen,
in a realistic world, the servants would be like, yeah, he killed this lady. Like, how do you
it's
rip
very
somebody's
surreal.
breathing tube out and then just be like, oh yeah, she died?
It's very surreal.
That's the one part in the end where I was like, how's he gonna get away with this?
Well, there's no investigation
really
into Felix's death. There's no, there's no. It's all
it's kind of surreal.
From the moment Felix dies to the end of the film, I feel like it turns into a different thing. There's no boundaries anymore.
Sure,
it's kind of even visually starts to change. Like that red thing. I can't explain how. I think the melodrama that you stated is a really good way of pointing it. But it was just like, man, this is such an obvious thing that she's doing that's still affecting my fucking experience, like in the best way.
I've realized I'm not a fan of like subtlety necessarily. I like big, like broad brushstrokes.
Kubrick would do some shit like that, just change the whole fucking tone. And having a practical reason for it happening in the plot too is so fucking smart, bro. I love that. I thought it was incredible, bro. And then it just turns your stomach. But yeah, and then everything that happens after that. But I'm just like, I want to go dance with him. I want to do what he did. And if I'm that,
are there more movies like this? Talented Mr. Ripley, obviously.
Yeah. No, I mean, more movies like this storyline,
just like a scheming guy making his way to the top. And they say in the movie, Felix is like, my family actually inspired Evelyn Waugh, the author who wrote a book called Brideshead Revisited, which is about like a lower class guy getting invited to an upper class guy's family estate. So I think that was an inspiration for this. But that guy's not like a schemer.
I don't know.
Oh, another thing that's premeditated. He is looking in a book about Saltburn and then goes, oh, is that plate designed by this guy? Like he pretends he just knows who all these famous ceramics designers are. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he educates himself on this shit and then just pretends it's off the dome, which is
pretty cool.
Sociopathic, yeah.
I mean, but I'm saying that if I'm him and I do what he did and I accomplish what he accomplished, I am doing the exact same thing in the end. I am doing coke dancing off of all the flat surfaces. I'm dancing around with my dick out. I'm putting their rocks on top of that creepy toy. I mean, what better way?
You probably have to get all new servants.
I'm even dancing the same. I'm putting my hands on my back with my palms on my hips. That is how you dance. In this instance, that is how you dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just only could wish that I could have his physique by the time I get there.
That's another thing where it's like he's a nerd, but he's kind of swole.
Well, it just seems like he's got good genes to me.
Sure.
It seems like he's not necessarily a gym guy. He's got some good structure.
Yeah.
And he probably eats well.
The servants don't fuck with him though.
Like they don't like him, or they don't fuck with him, like they don't try.
They don't like him. You see when you see him leaving after the dad.
I feel like they
kicks
roll
him
their
out,
eyes.
They're
at
like
everybody.
waving his like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're all out smoking in the terrace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're ready for him to go.
Yeah.
I feel like
I think so many people in this movie can see through him.
Yeah.
It's just that the key one, the mom, doesn't.
Yeah.
Also, I love the casting of Rosamund Pike, who plays a scheming liar in Gone Girl.
Yeah. They're probably her most famous role.
Yeah. I would put that. I think those movies could be classed together in terms of being like about somebody who's
That's a Fincher
manipulative.
film, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Based
Another
on a
one
book
I
by
haven't
Gillian
seen.
Flynn.
Oh, really?
Ooh, good. I'm glad I didn't
read,
spoil it.
like,
Don't
the
talk to
first-
Tony about it for too long. He'll
Read the
fucking ruin
first
it for
third
you.
of the book, and then I don't know what happened.
You have no idea what happens then.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
looks fire.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a very Finch movie.
I'm just trying to think of more because I also
Fincherino.
love like real life stories of scammers. I'm addicted to those where somebody like,
What about I Love You, Philip Morris?
yeah, that's a great movie.
That movie's fucking incredible. That popped up in the feed the other day. I was like, ooh, I should check that one back up.
Catch Me If You Can.
Gay. I love that, bro. Have you ever seen that with Jim Carrey?
I have seen
True
it.
story.
I can't remember it though.
Man, he is fucking the hell out of that guy when he does that in that beginning of the movie.
You like that
funny.
part?
I just thought it was funny how they just lean into the enthusiastic homosexual behavior, like right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You would like the movie King Cobra, which is about like a murder in the gay porn scene with James Franco and
James Franco got
else is in
canceled
that?
like a motherfucker. That guy just ghosted.
he didn't do anything wrong.
No?
He got canceled because women signed up for his acting classes and then had sex with him. And they were like, there's a power dynamic because he was teaching me acting. It's like,
Then why did he disappear? Just said fuck it.
self-imposed exile, maybe, like take some time away from the spotlight.
And I think a lot of his fucking,
He's sober now.
friends
That's
or
part of it.
whatever, like Seth Rogen, the fucking
Turn their back on him.
weed influencer. Yeah, to all like turn their, Jonah Hill. All those guys are total pussies. And they just kind of like left him hanging because
My homeboys chilled with him in New Orleans,
that was the thing about,
and he's sober now.
we hung out with sort of. I didn't really hang out with him, but my friends did. I was there with James Franco in Savannah. He was there being gay.
He's a big film guy. Like he actually likes.
Yeah,
He's not a.
He was making out with a boy. It was cool. It was all we could talk about. A man. Sorry, it was a man. They were men.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they were men. They were consensually.
Because if you're like, why did he get canceled? He's making out with a child.
That's funny though, because all his friends bounced on him. That was, you remember when that comedian Chris D'Elia got canceled for some
sucks.
See, I don't think he's funny,
No,
and
so I couldn't really care about.
it was
this,
kind of oddly coincidental that he had some odd behavior because he was always cast as a predator. He was on Workaholics. He was a predator.
Me,
Or
he
no,
was a predator. You.
Whatever the fuck.
Not bad.
But you know what though? They kind of he addressed the problem that he had, blah blah, publicly, and a lot of his friends stuck by his side,
Yeah,
which I thought was cool. I thought.
Wait, who did he play in You?
he plays a comedian who's a sexual predator.
Okay.
You would recognize this guy. He's been on a bunch of shit.
Was it one of the earlier seasons?
Be careful, bro.
Did you ever see?
Maybe like second or third.
It's not very sharp, or else this would be working a lot better. Did you ever see Workaholics with him?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's like, the penthouse, bro. We're gonna take you to the penthouse. But he's got he goes to like the middle school volleyball games and shit. It's fucked up, dude.
At the end of 2017, Franco, almost 40, said he was slowing down to focus on himself. 2021, he gave his first interview in nearly 4 years.
Does he have a family?
I don't think
Kids and
so,
stuff?
which is sad. Neither does Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen's like
Well, he's-
married to weed.
Well, Seth Rogen he brags about not having a family, which is whatever. I'm fine if people choose not to, but like acting like you're like.
Oh, and he says James Franco says, in the 1920s and 30s, they used to define homosexuality by how you acted and not whom you slept with. Sailors would fuck guys all the time, but as long as they behaved in masculine ways, they weren't considered gay. Well, I like to think that I'm gay in my art and straight in my life.
Oh, nice. Gay in my art, straight in my life. Wait, hold on. Let's fucking dissect this. So is he saying...
Unpack that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he's saying that, okay, in the 20s, you were just gay by how you acted. So he's saying that the sex has nothing to do with it.
And he's saying, I guess, that he acts fruity, but he sleeps with women.
Okay.
I could be accused of the same thing. That's another thing.
I'm with that.
I mean, that's just like New Orleans shit, though. The party scene made me think about New Orleans.
There was this movie with Kevin Kline in the 90s called In and Out.
Yes,
And
I want to
James
watch
Marsden, James Marsden, like
I have that on my list.
wins an Oscar and says,
He's like, thank you to my teacher who is gay. And the guy's like, I'm not gay.
And then so throughout the movie, the guy loves show tunes. He loves macrame. He loves all these things that are gay. No, that's the thing, is he doesn't like dick.
But then he finds out he does.
He finds out he's gay. But it's like they conflate the two things. And I'm like, listen, I fucking hate the ethos of that movie. That if
I've never seen it.
Enjoy ballet and enjoy Sound of Music and enjoy all of these gay things, that you automatically also like to, and partake in homosexual behavior. I love a lot of gay shit, except for vaping. Vaping is the only gay thing I don't do. Okay, and actual homosexuality.
Dang, he might be canceled, bro.
So is that the premise of this In and Out movie? Like the whole movie, he loves all these like quote unquote gay things,
and then he realizes
and at the end
means
the twist is,
yeah.
So he realizes he's gay, or he thinks
dating
he
a
has
woman.
He's married,
or he thinks he has to be gay because he likes all these things.
The thing is that he comes to terms with the fact that he's gay, and the idea of the movie is that like your sexuality is determined initially by the things that you like. And then if you take care of your fucking hygiene and have a nice haircut and dress well and know how to fucking match clothes, that means you're. Let me tell you something.
Metrosexual.
James fucking Bond knows how to dress. Okay,
Right.
James Bond
Is gay.
Loves the opera.
That's gonna
knows
be
how
the
to
new
dance.
James Bond. They're gonna make James Bond woke. He's gonna be gay. My name's James.
James Bond.
Shake it, not
Shake
stir.
it. Shake it.
Shake
for me,
it.
girl. Do not you stir in that thing.
Espresso martini.
But I've always, so we went and did Rocky Horror, and I dressed up like Frankfurter, and this old lady, I was the only Frankfurter there, and this old lady was like, you need to dance for this scene. And I was like, fuck
I got a
you.
video of it. It's great.
And I was like, fuck you, lady. And then she was like, no, for real.
You
And I
didn't
was
say
like,
fuck you.
I was just like, I don't want to do this. This is not my thing. And then I got up there, and I was Frankfurter in the gown, the surgeon's gown.
Right.
But the scene was the introduction to Frankfurter, so I decided to lean in, and I had a moment of absolute gayness, and I pulled the gown off, and I had little shorts and a tank top on and fishnets, and I did the dance in front of 50, 60 people or something like that, and it was the gayest thing I could have done.
God, I wish I could have been there for that.
I got a video of it.
But I went home to my wife, and we had fucking incredible sex.
Yeah.
Heterosexual.
Now, I went to Rocky Horror this year as well. First time ever seeing it.
Yeah.
It was a great experience.
Fun.
My buddy John, who is like the straightest dude you can ever meet, was Dr. Frankenfurter. And like, he's obsessed. He loves this movie.
It's really great to be able to recognize femininity as a
Yes.
part of everyone has duality.
Duality.
Doesn't make you.
You got the
Masculine and the
animus
feminine.
and the anima.
Yeah.
Part of the
probably know
7
plenty.
Hermetic principles.
Okay.
For sure.
Once we can.
I don't know about what's that all about. Damn.
Damn.
There's a book called The Kabbalion, which breaks it down. But
The Kabbalion.
Hermestes, wait.
William Walker Atkinson.
It was written in like 1900, but it's about these ancient Hermetic principles. Who was Hermes Trismegistus was like his Greek name. He had an Egyptian name as well, but he had like these 7 principles of the universe. It's a great book.
As above, so below.
Yes.
Nothing
one of
rests,
the
everything
principles.
moves, everything vibrates. I'm going to.
Yes. It's great, man.
Yeah.
Kabbalah or just Kabbalah?
Kabbalion. Kyballon. The Kabbalion.
Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Gender manifests on all planes.
I'm with this. I'm with this. Yeah. Let's get this book. Let's pull that up on Amazon.
This is my type of shit. It's esoteric,
Yeah.
crazy
sure.
teachings.
Yeah,
So
I'm
do
with
you want to know what James Franco did?
Sure.
In 2014, a 17-year-old girl posted screenshots of messages between her and Franco on Instagram. He was 35 and tried to meet her in a hotel room after she told him she was 17. He sent multiple pictures of himself to prove his real identity. I remember this, and it's just like selfies of like clearly drunk James Franco being like, yo, let's chill.
That's funny.
And he didn't really get canceled after that, but then he wears a Time's Up pin in 2018 during Me Too. And a bunch of people come out and they're like, No, he's not the man, basically. He's a bad person. Former girlfriend alleged that he forced her to give him oral sex in a car while they were dating. It's risky. Forced roadhead while you're driving is it's not
How do you
safe driving.
Force oral.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why would you do that while you're driving?
I don't know.
Why would you force it anyway?
That's roadhead code red. That's no good. That's an emergency. So then he goes on the Stephen Colbert show. This is January of 2018. And this was when The Disaster Artist was coming out, which is, I feel like, the last movie I remember him being in. You remember that?
Yeah, great movie based on the fucking, what was it called?
The Room.
The Room. Not to be confused with Room. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Room with
Brie
Larson. Yeah, God, that movie's fucking.
The Room is great too, man.
Yeah, I mean, so bad it's good type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up watching it. I got into the whole Disaster Artist.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah.
I love it. But Tommy Wiseau's a New Orleans guy too.
I feel
You
like
see him
for me,
around all the
that was
time.
actually the end of my love affair with that whole group of guys. I never really fucking dug anything Seth Rogen's done since then.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
So then in January 2018, this is always how this happens also, is that there will be one allegation from somebody, and then it's like, this is
a windfall.
like 3 days later. The LA Times reports that 5 women are accusing him of inappropriate or sexually exploitative behavior while he was their acting teacher or mentor. So my thing is like, if you had an issue with this, why did you not come forward until there was already a media shitstorm about this guy?
Yeah. Well, I think the counter argument to that is you were afraid until you knew that there were other people.
That's a valid point. Yeah.
Right. So
Especially if they're trying to get into acting too,
yeah.
Sure.
to come out with something that then isn't substantiated.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
They flip it around on you like you're making this up. You're making this to be more than it is.
Certainly.
James Franco ain't that dude. That kills all their chance of having a career in Hollywood after that. I
Yeah.
think there would be a lot of fear of that, and that's going back to the Emerald Fennell movie.
I was just going to say,
Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, there's this whole culture around people that won't give rape allegations a shot.
Yeah,
for like a myriad of like really uncool reasons,
right?
And it can fucking ruin somebody's life just trying to speak up.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer. And so when someone else does, then you feel like, oh, okay, maybe I could too.
I was thinking about stuff that ties those two movies together.
Yeah.
One thing is just like these scenes of intense awkwardness. Her confronting somebody and being like, you thought I was drunk and you were about to rape me essentially, and I'm not. There's also the scene where the guy kills her is just so long and brutal and difficult to watch that there's certain parts of Saltburn that remind me of that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, Promising Young Woman is like, just, you can see the gears grinding. It's a good movie, but it is not anything because you see this sort of set design and the aesthetic of Promising Young Woman is this like like that coffee shop that she works in is put together really well.
Yeah.
And then the nightclub shit, it really hits it. Like you really feel like you're in a grimy nightclub. That opening scene with like the khaki pants and all that. Like she's really good at building aesthetic, but it's in its infancy. And then you get to Saltburn and it's like, God damn, she's perfecting. It seems like a sophomore album almost,
Sure.
like a band that's really fucking swinging for the fence and nailing it, And that's the thing about sophomore albums. They're famously either huge crack. There's the sophomore slump is a famous thing.
Yeah, because you have your whole life to write your first one, and then your second one you have 2 years.
Your second one, there's expectation. A lot of artists fucking fall, and then a lot of artists, and then other artists can like really kind of like grow, because you either find your voice or you don't, and you lean in. Seems like Promising a Woman is her finding her voice. And then it'd be interesting to see. And it's funny because Wuthering Heights seems like such a third movie attempt. It seems like a very big, grand.
Yeah,
attempt.
she's got a budget for this one.
Yeah.
Have you seen the poster?
Margot Robbie was a producer on Saltburn, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw that in the credits. So
Wasn't she a producer on Promising Young Woman as well?
I wouldn't be surprised.
So
She's been
I think it was
producing
done through
for a
her
while.
production company.
Yeah,
I don't
she
know if
got
she's
really
credited
involved.
with it, but yeah.
I feel like her and Emerald Fennell are fucking homies, probably.
Yeah. One of the things I loved about both movies was the death scenes at the end. The first movie, we were just talking about it, you know. That's like more realistic of how you smother somebody with a pillow. That shit's like prolonged.
I fucking hate that
You know,
scene, bro.
and you talked about it earlier, yanking the tube, yanking
And
the
you-
breathing tube out.
You see how long it is, you know? Like it
yeah,
just, like,
you see
whips
how long
around.
it is. Like there's sound effects with it, and then she's like flopping and convulsing on the bed before she actually dies. And I feel like other movies that have done those type of scenes, they're just like they try to get it over with as quick as possible. You know, just like here's what it is. Now they're dead.
Him also, he's on top of her after that, and then there's this like darkly comedic thing where he's like trying to put her arms around him,
Yeah.
just flopping up her.
Yeah, he like puts his head on her chest and like his ass in the air.
He almost acts like he's gonna go down on her.
I
prior to
thought
that.
for a second.
that's what
It's
I
so
thought.
weird. Yeah.
That's what I thought the first time I
thought
saw it.
something hard was fixing to happen. I wasn't.
Look at this poster.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Just the font is incredible. It looks really
Yeah.
old timey,
Yeah.
and it's just intense. And then
Burns. Wow, that guy's getting some fucking play, dude.
he's
That looks-
awesome.
that looks like
didn't watch
something-
Euphoria, huh?
No, I was told not to watch that.
I'm morally conflicted about it.
Yeah, I was told not because the time it was very popular. Not when it was being created at first, but when it was very popular, I went to go watch it, and somebody said, "Don't watch that if you have a daughter." I was like, "All right."
Yeah, it's a bunch of people that are supposed to be in high school, and they're all naked and doing drugs.
I'm good on that.
But his character in that, he plays this like he's like quarterback of the football team, and he's just like a malignant, narcissistic, violent freak, and that was kind of his breakout thing. He was also in a Netflix series called The Kissing Booth, where he's just like a normal hunk romantic
really?
comedy thing. Yeah,
Oh, nice. I love that.
I know. I'm rooting for him. He's 6'5".
Nice. You've said that a couple times.
My bad. I'm 6'3" myself. My sister is 6'5".
Yeah, man, that's good. Tall people are cool, man.
You know,
Matt McCusker said
we have a
that-
hard time in the world.
Yeah, no. Matt McCusker said that tall people on average make more money.
It's true.
Yeah, there's a pay gap.
Really?
Tall people apparently. I don't know. I don't believe that shit. But
Height privilege,
yeah,
but I'm not a height supremacist. You know what I'm
More
saying?
like basketball player tall, though.
Thank you. I try to look out for short people. When women are bad mouthing short men, I'm like, stop that. That's rude. That you might as well be racist.
Well,
Something that they have no control over.
We're all very impressed by your altruism, Tony. Thank you.
My tall truism.
Oh, fucking saying. You just keep those in your back pocket, dude.
No, just come off the dome.
Okay.
It's like an AI, but for humor.
Yeah.
You just give him an
It's
input and he spits
impressive.
out fun.
Yeah, immediately.
Have you seen the Bagel Boss video?
No.
This was a video that went viral a couple years ago, and it's like a very short man in a bagel place in New York, and he's just yelling about like,
Oh,
I've
God.
seen
oh
this.
yeah, like how
Yes.
women tell you to kill yourself on dating apps because you're short, like that. And he throws the bagel on the ground, and then
That's
he's like
funny.
talking shit to this big guy, and the big guy just tackles him.
There's this.
That's what people are being driven to by this discourse.
This is our segment of our new segment of the podcast where we go over funny internet videos. We've been saying because we.
You're going to talk about a fish barcode again?
Oh yes, please like and subscribe. Don't forget like and subscribe. That's a fish barcode on Instagram.
That's a fish barcode.
That's not a bar. That's not LA Fitness. That's a fish barcode. And then they slow. Oh my god, I gotta go watch that.
What
It
is
is
this?
very funny.
It's a very funny video of it's a guy that was just going around with a fish like a fish that from the supermarket with a barcode on it and using it to scan in different scenarios to see, you know, the response he would get from the storekeeper. And in one instance,
There's a lot of stuff where it'll beep
Yeah.
if you just scan a barcode.
just any barcode,
Right.
it just beep. And so he goes into the LA Fitness. It's actually the one that's on Northdale, Mabry, and Van Dyke.
Okay.
And
So this is a local guy?
and there's this really
Gotta meet him.
really
We gotta
attractive.
have him on the pod.
Yeah, let's get him on, dude. That would be funny. We've been shouting him out for a while. So there's this like really attractive, sort of middle-aged Thai lady behind the
Are
desk,
you eyeballing that she's Thai?
or whatever. Just she's Asian, and
Sure.
I get Thai vibes,
Okay. Respect.
and
They all look the same to me. I'm sorry.
yeah. Well, Thai, I don't know. Thai seem to be a little bit more round-faced and darker skinned usually.
Yeah.
Vietnamese people are lighter toned. Chinese people have big heads.
I know they can tell the difference.
I don't know.
Like
I mix
they'll be
them
like,
up.
I'm not Vietnamese. Like they're really mad if you get the wrong thing.
Yeah, I mixed them up before, but I also went to this school when I lived in San Francisco that was a tech school called Thurgood Marshall, and there was like literally 1,100 kids in the school, 5 white kids.
Yeah.
And also maybe like 100 black kids. It was all Asians and Hispanic people. It was San Francisco.
Well, let's
So-
see. We had built a railroad.
I had a little more experience. But anyway, she takes her job real fucking serious. And she's like, "Hey buddy, that is not a fucking LA Fitness barcode. That is a fish barcode." And then they slow the reel down and she goes, "That's a fish barcode." And then she goes to this other Asian guy who's just happened
Just
to
a
be
gym patron.
just a gym patron happened to be walking in front of this guy in line, and she's like, "Sir, look at what he's doing." And then the camera like zooms in on him, and he's just like, "Leave me out of this, bitch." It's like the best fucking frozen face.
It's great. Also,
Yeah, and I watch it almost
if I
every
can
day.
dissect this even further, the guy who's doing it just acts confused. he like looks down at the fish. He goes, But yeah.
Anyway.
What's the other YouTube video that you
Man,
want to
it's gonna
describe?
seem so stupid, dude. Now, so because we were
man.
talking about Euphoria, and since Euphoria has come out, Sydney Sweeney's gotten famous. Particularly her bosoms have gotten famous.
Very pretty
And
lady.
There's this really funny video where it's the footage from Signs, the Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson movie, where if you remember, he's watching TV and there's the scene where the
Alien walks by the birthday party.
but
Yeah,
he's watching
okay.
the TV and it's like men watching the Power Women of the Year awards, and it's Joaquin Phoenix and you see Sydney Sweeney's face on the TV, and then you see him watching TV. He's like, "Move, kids, vamonos, kids," and then they pan and they see her. You see her boobs in this dress. This gold dress is like perfectly cupping her boobs. It's kind of see through. It's kind of
see-through.
not. Yeah, and then Joaquin Phoenix's reaction to seeing the alien. It's so funny, bro. It's fucking kills me every time. It's very, very funny. It's like the perfect. I don't know. And like whose brain is connecting those two dots? You know.
I don't know. This is the meme creating complex is very.
Yeah,
It's robust.
Well, and you probably know about, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that remembers this phenomenon. There used to be like contests in the newspaper for captions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's all this is. This is just and it was very clever competition that you would have who could come up with the best caption for this thing. And but it's just gotten to a whole new level.
Definitely.
Very funny stuff. And also,
There's an economic incentive attached to it also.
Yeah.
That if you blow your meme page up enough, then you can start selling ads and shit like that.
Yeah.
But also everybody is reposting other people's shit uncredited all the time. Like there's no, even if you put a watermark on it, people will just repost it,
Yeah. Yeah, because fuck it, who cares? It's still the same thing. Still get the same giggle, still get the same response.
Yeah. A lot of these big accounts are just aggregators. They're just taking shit from other places and you can do that with AI also. You can set up a Twitter account that just reposts other tweets that have gotten 90,000 plus likes, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I would always stumble across accounts like that when I was on Twitter where it'd be like a picture of a cute boy and it'd just be like Austin. And then every single one of the tweets I'd copy and paste it and it'd just be like something that somebody else wrote.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he would have 180,000 followers. Like Elon Musk is writing checks to this. It's probably like a old guy in Dagestan or whatever, pretending to be an American teenager and just reposting like school hits different when you have a crush or it's the most inane fucking bullshit.
That's genius though, man. People are getting paid, not ever having to leave their house. I'm sure it's very good for their
it's huge in the third world.
State.
Like India and these places, like they are monetizing their Twitter accounts. It's a big thing.
I mean, doesn't seem sustainable.
No, nothing. None of this is sustainable, man.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Nothing about our life, dude. And you're thinking about.
And I found out about this thing
giant
called
bubble.
the Federal Reserve recently. Yeah. Oh my God.
He snapped up. Snacks got him. Should we do a podcast on the Fed?
You have some
There's
opinions
enough
on the Fed.
podcasts about the
It
Fed.
would be me talking for like 2 hours.
Okay. Cool.
I've not.
It's the greatest scam in history.
Yeah.
The Fed.
Agreed.
We know.
Yeah.
To look at how it works, it's so fucked.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to actually raise this subject.
Well, you fucking did, pal.
My bad.
Mike, you got closing thoughts? Did you have a good time tonight?
This has been fun. Yeah.
Sitting with us,
I've
watching
enjoyed
us
it.
act like idiots and chiming in
Absolutely.
from time to time.
Yeah.
We're glad you came. I'm glad we made it.
Next time we'll have the gun. What are you
Next
gonna
time
do?
we'll have the gun.
Yeah, I'm
Get
not
eyes
afraid.
on the pod.
I'm picking mine up in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell all the listener how you plan to do that.
Yeah, how you move a gun across state lines.
It's not illegal.
No, probably not. But I want to know.
I'm flying to Austin to meet my lady.
Why are you buying the gun in Austin?
I'm not buying it. It's in New Orleans. I already have it there. I had to leave it there because I have been in a halfway house for the past 15
Oh, you're
months.
going to Austin?
Yeah.
When?
December 8th.
Oh, I got you. And then y'all are flying back or driving
No,
back?
we're driving big U-Haul.
Oh, shit.
Or no, it's actually her truck with a pod.
All happening. One of these days, we're going to share it. You know what?
We should have her on the podcast.
Yeah, and we're going to go over the whole serendipitous tale.
It's a beautiful story.
We'll see.
Can't wait to hear it.
So far, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm stoked about the whole fucking ordeal. But I think-
Ordeal.
well, you got to understand, I've been in this place for 5 years where the idea of Tess moving to Tampa was like really good. And I wanted it.
This is a great way for me to integrate into your life in a way where you can't get rid of me.
Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about that too. I've thought
It's
about
going to
how,
become inescapable.
Yeah, well, you know, and just staying out of the middle of y'all shit will be interesting because Teresa just loves to talk about it. But
Don't get triangulated, bro.
it's really interesting development. Teresa's best friend coming to Tampa for that reason. It's fucking weird. Life.
It's not the reason.
Trip, dude.
She was already planning on it, but
She was torn between Austin and Tampa. And
Well-
there was a deciding factor, and I'm sure it had something to do with being 6'3".
all right.
Tall guys always
I have a
win.
lot to offer other than that.
Okay, I mean, but you're the one that kept, referencing how important part of your personality your height was. So, just reiterating your sentiment from earlier in the podcast.
I'd like to think I have a lot more to offer. I'm caring.
I believe that you do have a lot more. You're very funny. We've touched on that tonight. Being funny is not to be taken lightly.
I'm kind.
I think that being funny is
I'm
what
a generous
is
lover.
making me the dad that I am.
That's what's up.
Yeah, people think that I'm a great dad. They always say that I'm a great dad.
You are a great dad.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really know what the fuck they're talking about. I think they just think I'm a good person, and so they say that I'm a good dad. But
I know we're wrapping up, but
I've seen a lot of your interaction with your kids.
I think
I think
try.
you're a good dad.
I work on it. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
I work on it.
a child's laughter, music
Oh man,
to my ears.
child's laughter is pretty special. I'm always tickling. Cole had his baby.
Nice, yeah.
He sent me a picture when I was on the
We
boat.
didn't have him on, bruh. Well, now he's going to
Yeah.
be busy.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Any closing thoughts?
I don't have any closing thoughts.
Great movie choice.
I fucking hate when people tell me how
loved
good
it.
movies are over and over again, Tony. How great this movie is. You're going to love this movie. You got to watch this movie. This guy sucks cum out of a bathtub. You need to watch this
I didn't say
movie.
that.
He fucks this grave. He puts his dick
I
in
wish
it.
I wish that wouldn't have been ruined for you, but
And
he
I was
not
just like,
wrong. This was a great
I
movie.
hate it when people tell me how
Yeah.
good movies are and blah, blah, blah. And I was just, dude, I was shocked. I was like, this fucking movie.
Let's go see Wuthering Heights. Let's double date
I'm down.
on Valentine's Day.
Let's do it. Let's triple date.
Hold hands.
You guys will be about ready to be
down.
getting out of the house. This guy's going to be a dad soon. By the
Amazing.
way,
Congratulations.
congratulations. We got potentially 4 weeks left on the high end.
6 weeks on the high end.
6 weeks on the high end. This is the hardest 6 weeks, dude.
Yeah,
When you're ready to fucking rock and roll.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
And your phone,
20. It's been 22 years.
your phone ringer
me?
has to be on, and the volume has to be up all of the
Yes.
time now.
Well, I'm going camping next weekend, and I'm a little afraid.
Yeah.
That. Like if I have no service out there, I got to dip.
Yeah. Well.
Satellite phone.
Oh yeah. We'll get you one.
You got one of those?
Yeah. Jimmy Spice Show will take care of that.
Can write it off.
Sure.
We need to get an LLC. All right, let's shut this down.
All right,
Next
thanks,
week, I
guys.
want to talk about how dinosaurs aren't real.
Fucking A.
I'm just going to say that.
Oh yeah.
All right, peace.